Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. This is Talia tuning in live this morning from Quest Studio. I'm in here early because I was here doing some weighouts for our Maintain Don't Gain program with our clients. But I also said yesterday that I would be popping in live to talk about metabolic testing, which is typically done in the morning. So I did it today on myself. This is our body gem device that we use to test your metabolism. Handheld, sit in a chair, it goes inside. You hold it like that and you'll have a nose clip on you. We have you follow certain guidelines and you breathe into this machine. It's called Indirect Calorimetry. It's measuring how many calories your body burns at rest for the day. And then what we do is put it through a software that helps us determine your total daily expenditure, which I'm going to show you my results and how we use it to help you determine your goals. So we make sure that you've had no caffeine, no food, no exercise prior to testing, which is the same guidelines we use for our in-body body fat analysis test, which I talked about yesterday, which is right there. And so we use both tools to help determine both your basal metabolic rate, so what's your minimum amount of calories you need to maintain the muscle you have, and then with metabolic testing, we use that number to determine how many calories you need to reach goals that you have. So say your metabolism is low and you can't eat any less because then it means you're not getting enough nutrients and calories to get the nutrition that you need for better health, enough vitamins, fiber, things like that, then it means you need to burn so many calories. And so that helps us determine what your workout regimen really should be. So say somebody's just walking their dog and walking with their friends every day and they're only burning 100 calories, but because their metabolism is slower and they can't eat less, they need to burn more, then we need to change the type of workouts that they're doing. And so with metabolic testing I did today, it gives me a number right here at the front, and so at rest, it's 1,580 calories per day. I did my weigh-in with InBody to check my body composition and my weight, and so I have that to enter in the numbers for the testing. So I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see the software that we use. And so I've typed in my information already. So I'm 5'5". We look at our body frame type. I already put in my age, my birthday. God bless me, I'm already 38. My current weight, 132.7. So a healthy weight for women my age and my height is between 123 and 141. My metabolism, my resting metabolic rate, so how many calories my body burns at rest in a day, was 1,580. So a normal range for women my age would be 1,001 to 1,335. So I'm at the higher end for metabolism in that sense. BMI is just the ratio between your height and your weight, so we can't change our height, we can only adjust our weight. Fat-free weight, meaning everything but body fat, is 96.7. In the in-body scale, you could see it's 102.7. So the in-body is a little bit more accurate as far as it goes with lean muscle mass and things like that. And body fat percentage on the in-body, mine's a little bit higher. It was, I'm lying. It was 22.6. So this machine is more accurate for your resting metabolic rate, but it uses a calculation for our body fat percentage. That's why we have InBody. I'm not pregnant or lactating. I put in for my activity level for work, being that my workouts are, like my job is teaching fitness classes, I use that as my workout time versus like my work. So with regards to my actual work, it's me more like sitting at a desk, doing admin work, doing light work with clients, doing stretching and things like that. So I put about 30 hours of work a week, Monday through Friday. Average hours of sleep, because the amount of sleep we have affects the calories we burn. So for example, I sleep about 7 hours on a weekday, maybe 9 on a weekend. If I were to say I sleep more, then you see the calorie burn during the day goes down. So the more you sleep, the less you burn. For my exercise, vigorous activity for about 5 hours a week, so I'm burning about 2,500 calories a week. And we use our MyZone belts to determine and help fine tune the calorie burn so we can actually see how many calories you're burning in a day. So what this shows me is if I wanted to maintain the weight that I'm at, but maintain the muscle that I have and just maybe change my body composition, I need to eat with the exercise I'm doing close to 2,500 calories in a day, which I know I'm not getting in unless I'm not eating healthy. If I wasn't exercising, I'd be eating about 2,000 to 2,100 calories a day. So if Talia wanted to lose, say, a pound a week, and I wanted to be 128.7, say I wanted to lose 4 pounds at a pound a week. 1 pound is 3,500 calories. So if I wanted to lose weight just by adjusting my caloric intake, I would be eating 500 calories less a day, 7 days a week to lose a pound a week. Say I'm already only eating 1,100 or 1,200 calories, then if I want to eat 500 calories less, it means I'm getting under the amount that I need to lose weight, but to get the nutrition and protein amount to maintain my muscle, and I'll be eating under this basal metabolic rate, which is the minimum amount on InBody is 1,376 calories a day. So I don't want to eat below that number. So that would mean I need to burn or maybe adjust the workouts I'm doing. For me personally, I know my body type, strength training is something I need to incorporate. So if I wanted to lose 2 pounds a week, then that means I can only get in 1,082 calories, which means I'm not getting in good enough nutrition. So with my exercise, I could really get about 1,433. So this is a good tool to help us kind of determine, well, what's the calorie range that we need? So for me, if I wanted to kind of lose a pound of fat, but maintain the muscle I have, then I need to be eating really between 1,600 and 1,900 calories a day, but in good nutrition. The other thing we can look at is this software automatically sets our nutrition intake, meaning where our calories come from, based on the USDA, United States Dietetic Association guidelines, which is different than what most people think up front, but 55% of our calories to come from carbs, 15 minimum to come from protein, and 30% to come from fat. If we were going to do a so-and-so low carb diet, 40% still, most of our calories coming from carbs, 30% from protein, and 30% from fat. So making sure I always work with clients and making sure they're getting the minimum of amount of protein to that 30%. And so once we put in all those target ranges, we can generate a report for you. And in this report, it helps us to see where we're at. So my calorie range based on losing a pound a week by adjusting my nutrition is going to be 2,000 calories a day, which is actually quite a bit of food. And that's based on me doing 5 hours of vigorous activity per week. My metabolism is high, and this is actually up from where I was last year when I did this. But we want to be able to see. So if someone's normal or low, one of the two biggest things we adjust is the way you're training, that maybe the amount of time you're training, and then where your calories are actually coming from. So if I look at my total weight, currently 36 pounds of my current weight is from body fat. And so if I wanted to fine tune that, we would do that for me, it's adding more strength training and changing my nutrition. So if I look at that 30% of my calories coming from protein, I want a minimum of 80 grams of protein to 120 grams of protein. Carbohydrates, at least 150 to 160, and then fats at around 53. And it gives us kind of just a roadmap of a baseline of where to go. And so with a lot of clients, this last page just gives you your numbers based on your report. So what we do with this testing is if you are familiar with your nutrition and you're familiar with intake and what your foods are, getting metabolic testing is a great way to just fine-tune what you're doing. For a lot of my clients, they don't understand what their foods are. What foods are a protein, a carb, a fat. And so we give a detailed nutrition program. So we have different options with metabolic testing here at Quest. You can just do a test for $99. You can do a test with a custom nutrition plan where we give you sample meal plans and how to build a plan based on your results and a balanced plan. So how to get in enough carbohydrates. What are carbohydrates? And list of what all your foods are. And that's $179. We also have a program called Metabolism Matters, which is launching in 2 weeks. And so over the next 2 weeks, we're scheduling metabolic testing for our clients. And then we would set you up with a custom meal plan. And then it's a 12-week coaching program, which we meet live via Zoom. And we go through 12 different areas in which our clients typically struggle with regards to nutrition, lifestyle, and exercise, all in regards to your metabolism. So you'll learn 12 different techniques where each week you're given some mini goals, education on things that affect our metabolism. And that program is $397, and that includes your metabolic testing and the 12-week coaching program plus your custom nutrition program. So if you're interested in any of those things, if you've kind of been watching what you're eating, oftentimes, probably 8 out of 10 times when people come to me, they're like, my metabolism's awful and their metabolism's actually normal. They're just not doing the right lifestyle techniques to match where their metabolism is at. Or if they are overweight, they're actually not eating enough to support what their body is burning. And so it actually slows their metabolism down. And so for a lot of people, they come and they do the testing and they're like, man, I have to eat more, or we just have to move our body more to support what our metabolism is or isn't doing for us. And so if you've been kind of yo-yoing back and forth, that slows our metabolism down. If you are at a heavier weight and you crash diet, that slows our metabolism down. The other thing is you want to make sure you're not losing lean muscle, and that's where InBody is super important, because muscle doesn't weigh more than fat, but it burns more calories than fat. So for every pound of fat we have on our body, we're only burning 2 calories per pound per day. For every pound of muscle we have, we burn 50 calories about per pound per day. So we want to have more muscle. So with our new goals for 2021, if you just want to make sure, like maybe you're at a comfortable weight, a comfortable body composition, you just want to fine tune your workouts or make sure you're getting in proper health and nutrition to match what your body's burning, this is for you too. It's really literally for everybody, but it helps us fine tune and help you get in exactly what you need. So if you have questions or are interested to schedule metabolic testing, typically we do it in the morning, or we could do it on the weekend. I will work around your schedule. I've had people come at 5 a.m. before they go to work. So we'll have you follow the guidelines. You can bring your coffee, bring your breakfast with you. The testing itself, the measurement itself, takes between 8 to 10, 11 minutes, but depending on the person. And then we go through the software. I have you fill out a questionnaire before you come, so it takes less time for me to ask all these questions while you're here. But we really, we do a goal setting session, go through the meal plan with you, and then help you to get started. So if you are interested, comment I'm in below, or send us a message, or visit our website, www.myqueststudio.com, and click under nutrition to metabolic testing. You could see a really great detailed video there about the testing and more information about it, and you can sign up on the website. So enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be tuning in live tomorrow on Thursday. I told you, I promised you'll see my beautiful face every day. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking to you guys about recovery, muscle recovery, and the different fun new toys that we have and tools we use to help you with faster muscle recovery, maybe decreasing muscle tension, aches and pains, and stress. So I'll be in live tomorrow from our Quest Studio Church Yoga Studio location to tune in more details there. So enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you soon. Al and I will be calling you. You're on my list today, so I'm excited. We'll talk to you soon.